Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt, and I have a few things I want to talk about. I didn't really plan on sitting down and making a video today, but I just decided kind of at the last minute just to do it because there's been a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I need to talk about a few things here, why I've been gone, why I haven't been making videos, why I can't seem to keep a steady schedule on this channel, and why I come back and leave and come back and leave, and why everything is always such a mess. And really, it just comes down to the simple fact that life is really complicated and I don't have all the free time that I used to have. Back when I started this channel, I had a lot of free time, and I don't really have that anymore. I lead a very busy life. Well, compared to what I used to anyways. Not as busy as a lot of people out there, but a lot busier than what I used to. And the main thing lately has been like the holidays and work and everything. Everything's just been a real mess, and I wanted to switch over to streaming because it is a simpler format in the end. It's easy just to get on, record something live basically, then chop it up and put it up on YouTube. But that's proven to be significantly more difficult than I anticipated because there's a lot more that goes into streaming than I realized. There's a lot of audio balance issues that I haven't quite figured out, and there's just the idea that there's a lot more setup in on my end to get things working properly because it's a lot harder on the machine, and there's a whole lot of things that I really wasn't prepared for that I did not foresee when I started doing it. I just got so excited I wanted to stream. I'm like, I just want to start streaming things and playing games and everything, and I didn't look at the fact that my computer can't handle encoding the video live and playing it at the higher settings, and I didn't think about tweaking the audio on the fly because I can't really hear it myself compared to my voice, and I run into a lot of issues like with the Let's Go Eevee stream. I couldn't hear the audio for the game at all. Not in the slightest, so that was kind of a bummer in the end. That's why that hasn't gone up, because that quality just isn't conducive to what I want for this channel, even though quantity is not something I'm very good at, but quality is something that I try to push for myself, and I think that means I need to go back to the way I was doing things before, because right now my life is so topsy-turvy, upside down, that I cannot set a basic streaming schedule to be able to stream consistently at a regular time for everybody, and I want to be able to do that at one point in the future, but right now is just not the right time, and I've learned that the hard way, and my channel's, my comeback, you could call it, has suffered because of it. And so I'm going to go back to what I used to do, just record and upload, and I'll still stream on occasion when I get the chance. It'll be really good for multiplayer games, you know, when I want to just sit down and play something multiplayer. When I want to do something really casual, I'll just stream. I'll do really casual streams. You know, I'll do streaming more from a casual standpoint, and then for like the full playthroughs and stuff, I will do them the way I traditionally did, where I would just sit down, record a batch, edit it, and make it look all nice and pretty and everything, and then I'd be good to go. So what I'm going to do is just go back and just do it that way. So you're going to start seeing me re-upload after these holidays, this next week or so kind of pass. I'm going to start going back and uploading regularly in that fashion. And I have a lot of new stuff that I want to be able to record. I mean, obviously I bought the Nintendo Switch with Pokemon Let's Go, so there's that on the table. I tracked down a really good condition Super Nintendo, so I'm going to be able to start playing Super Mario World, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which I've never played, and any other Super Nintendo game I can get my hands on the original hardware. I just got to get the proper adapter to be able to plug it into my capture card. Which begs the question, why not use the Super NES Classic thing? Well, those things run emulators, and I just like the original hardware. I like the way the original hardware feels. And the same goes for Game Boy Advance games. I actually recently ordered a Game Boy player and disc. I found a really good condition one on Amazon that hopefully will be here in the next couple of weeks and hopefully works properly. So then I'll be able to put games like Metroid Fusion and old Game Boy games, I'll be able to play them on the original hardware. Because, I mean, I'm not 100% against emulation, but I do just like playing on the original hardware. It's just something I like to do. It's just how I like to play the games. And some games you kind of have to emulate because you can't really track them down, or there's other issues like Pokemon Gold and Silver. The batteries in them are dead, so in pretty much every one that is in existence, unless you've replaced the battery, so you can't even save the game. So unless you have Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and a Nintendo 3DS or 2DS that's been modified for capture, which is an expensive modification, you can't really stream and record those games and everything. So for like Pokemon Gold and Silver, the original ones, I'd have to emulate those. I wouldn't really have a choice. But no, I have all like this original hardware stuff. I have a lot of things that I just want to sit down and just play through. And I I miss it. I miss making these videos. I miss the editing process, and I'm not at the point where I want to be like, I want to be famous. I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to make the videos. It's just my hobby. It's just my creative outlet, and I haven't been doing it, and I want to keep doing it. But another reason my life's been kind of all over the place and why I haven't been here is work. I am going through weld lab training to get another welding certification, so my shift has changed from third to first for a little bit, and that's just going to throw me all for a loop. And they're really weird hours. I mean, their first shift hours, it's like 8 to 4:30, but for me, that's really late. I prefer to work like either early in the morning to early in the afternoon, like 6 to 2:30 or, 5 to 1:30, or work late in the evening like my third shift schedule is. However, for the next couple weeks, I'm going to be on this weird schedule that's just going to kind of mess with me. Plus, this Thanksgiving with my friends. I have a Friendsgiving this weekend at my place that I got to prepare for, so that's a thing. And also, I've been kind of hiding it, but look at my arm. Diabetes sucks. I got an infection right here, and it got bad enough they actually had to cut me open. There's actually a hole in my arm about the size of a quarter. You could actually put a quarter into my arm if you wanted to, and then like slide it under the skin if you wanted to. It's pretty bad. I was in the hospital for a couple of days just recently because of that. And yeah, I need to really work on getting my physical health in order. And that's another reason that I can't really start streaming right now, is because I need to focus on exercise and health, and I need to take the time to cook food that is healthy. I need to take the time to go to the gym a few times a week and really exercise, and that's just something I got to do. I have to. So this way, if I'm recording the traditional way, I know it's not as popular anymore, but it'll let me work around my schedule, and it'll let me bring stuff to you guys more efficiently, more readily, more often, and it's just how it's going to be. It's just how it's got to be. And I'm still going to stream here and there. I like streaming. It's a lot of fun, but I'm not going to... It's going to be much more casual. When I'm just trying to, like, mess around, it's like, oh, I'm just playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle because I'm raising a Chow. Let's just stream and play and raise a Chow, and then I'll chop it up and make highlights and do that. Or if I'm just going for achievements in a game and just kind of, grinding or doing something, that's just how it's going to be. Just here and there, streaming when I kind of feel like it, just on random occasions. So, but other than that, I'm going to go back to what I used to do. So, I just wanted to let you all know I ain't dead. I'm not dead. And plus, I get to play with OBS a little bit and kind of mess with the green screen effect. And I got the Halo wallpaper that's given me the neat little look here. So, I like it. And I forgot my hat. Oh, well. Oh, well. But, yeah. Yeah. And this isn't the first time something like this has happened to me either. I had something right back here that did that too, that put me in the hospital for a couple of days. And I'm very lucky that I haven't suffered any really hardcore long-term ramifications from my diabetes. So I have an opportunity to really take control of it, and I really need to capitalize on it before I have permanent effects to my vision or my muscular or sensory structures, anything, before I lose like a toe. I need to work on that. So bear with me. I'm going to get more regular content out because I haven't stopped playing video games, but every time I sit down and play, I'm like, I could be recording right now. Not streaming, but I could be recording, because I'm not always presentable. I'm not always ready for it, but I've taken this on way too long. That is a long little video, but hopefully I was able to get all the information out there. So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, I need to get out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Matt, and I'll see you next time.